Cassie tries to get that inside. Lutheran turns it over. And now they hurry up the floor. So if you regularly watch these 12U games, you might notice this is a shorter lineup, a little bit of a younger lineup than we usually run out to start a game. Yes, there was a good one. And this is not exactly a 10U game. Basket up and good for the Hornets. But just trying to match up, since schools play by grade and homeschool teams play by age, we are trying to get a matchup of ages that is just about even for both teams. So this is a mix of 10U age and 12U age players. Another jump ball there. So that's why you see this younger group of Lady Wildcats out here on the floor. There will be a second game that is officially a junior high game, but it is going to be a mix of 12U and 14U Wildcat players going against a grade for Calvary Lutheran. I'm not sure what grades we're going up against. But just trying to get those ages and abilities somewhat similar. It's more developmentally helpful and enjoyable to have a competitive matchup. This will be Wildcat ball out of the timeout. And on the floor for the Wildcats, we've got Julia, Cassie, Ruth, Phoebe, and Kyra. Cassie has the ball just across half court. And she gets it into Ruth. And Ruth trying to get her way out of there. And she dumps it down, tries to get it to Julia. Kyra picks it up over in the corner and gets it back into Cassie's hands. Cassie to Kyra. Ball poked away by Calvary. Kyra trying to get there, chasing it down, and Calvary stands up with the ball. Some would argue that's a travel. Ruth pokes it away. Calvary recovers. And Julia steps in front, gets the steal. She's on the run down the floor. And she crosses over to Ruth. Ruth out to Kyra, now to Cassie. Cassie's shot is up and short, out of bounds off of the Hornets. It'll be a baseline inbounds play coming for the Wildcats. Score is 2-0, Lutheran in front.
And Zach, and you be the person at the back.
Isla comes into the game for Phoebe. Ruth has it out of bounds, and she tries to get it in. Oh, but we're going to have crossing the line by the Hornets. So referee will let Ruth try that again. Ball in play to Kyra. Now over to Isla. Back into Kyra's hands, and she gets it over to Cassie. Cassie to Julia. And back to Cassie. Cassie on the baseline on the right side. Drives in over to Isla. Wildcats moving the ball around well, but get tangled up and turn it over. And that's an over and back violation. Good job forcing the turnover by Ruth. Ball in play, Cassie has it. Halfway through the first quarter, score is 2-0, Hornets in front. Over to Ruth. Ruth's shot is up and just short. Cassie chasing down that rebound and gets it out to Ruth. Now to Isla. And ball stolen. Hornets on the run. And Ruth pokes it loose. It goes over toward the sideline. Cassie gets it into the hands of Ruth. Ruth on the run down the floor. And that is picked up on the baseline, but knocked out of bounds then by the Hornets. Ball into Cassie. Shot is up and short. Rebounded by the Hornets. And Cassie trying to get that steal. She can't quite get there. Timeout called by the Hornets. 2:16 to go in the quarter. And looks like Phoebe is ready to come in after the timeout. Score still 2-0 off that early basket by the Hornets. Sponsors today include Badger Creek Firearms. You can find them in Morrisville, Indiana. Proudly sponsoring the Boom cheer section of the Indy Wildcats. We deal in modern and classic firearms. Let us help you with your gun buying, selling, and repair today. 317-483-3716. And Chick-fil-A Greenwood, an original then, an original now. Eat more chicken at our locations on State Road 135 and US 31 South. Use the Chick-fil-A One app to order ahead and earn points while you eat. And Chicago's Pizza. Our story is told in every slice. Visit us at 4920 Stop 11 Road in Indianapolis, at chicagospizza.com, or call 317-881-1515. Ball in for the Hornets. Ruth defending. And Julia almost gets there for the steal. Ball poked loose by Cassie. Julia will get there, pick up that turnover. And she's headed down the floor. Over to Cassie. And tries to get it to Phoebe. Phoebe does get it in the corner, gets it back out to Cassie. Cassie moves in, dumps it over to Phoebe. Phoebe's shot is up and just over the basket. Boy, I thought that looked good from here, but it just was off the mark. Hornets with the rebound. Good job poking it loose by Julia. She gets there for the steal. And ball stolen back by the Hornets. They are in the backcourt. Good effort by Julia. And now Ruth comes up with the steal. She turns, crosses over, heads back the other way. Ball poked out of bounds by the, or poked away by the Hornets. And now the Hornets working back up their way up the floor. Shot is up, no good, and a rebound will be a jump ball. It stays with the Hornets. That actually kind of ended up that the Hornets player was in a defender's position against that layup.
Can I get
That was to share. I'm not buying anything else. We've got cookies. Good job by Phoebe. Ball poked around, and Ruth is going to get in there, tie it up, and it's Wildcat ball. Ball in play. Cassie crosses half court. She drives over toward the right side, dumps it into Isla. Isla's shot is up and good. Wildcats on the board, tying it up at 2 with just 24 seconds to play in the quarter. Nice play by the Wildcats for their first basket of the game. Shot on its way, too strong. And rebounded up, no good for the Hornets. And now it's on the floor, rebounded again by the Hornets. And lots of foot shuffling there, but that basket will count. And that's the buzzer on the quarter. So score is 4-2 after 1. The Hornets leading the Wildcats by just 1 basket. Ball in play. Ruth almost getting the steal. Here we are in the second quarter now. Cassie pokes it loose, gets it over to Ruth. And ball stolen back by the Hornets. Ruth hustling to get down the floor. She is able to get there. Nice defense by Ruth, and she gets the rebound. Cassie hustling down the floor in a hurry. She puts the shot up and hits. Great job taking advantage of the Hornets still being in transition. And that basket ties the game up at 4. Shot on its way, no good. Rebound snagged by the Hornets. And Ruth almost able to get the steal. 42 has the ball. She lets it dribble out of bounds, and it's Wildcat ball. Cassie comes across. Gets it over to Phoebe. Phoebe back to Cassie. Ball poked loose. Cassie picks it up, gets it over to Kyra. Kyra back to Cassie. And gets it inside to Ruth. Ruth's shot is up just off the mark. Rebounded by, let's see who got there. That was Kyra hustling in to knock it out of bounds. Great hustle by Kyra. Crashing from the strong side. That ball off the foot of the Hornets. They pick it up in the corner, and Ruth comes up with the steal. Ruth hustling down the floor. She tries to get the shot up, draws the foul. That's the first foul of the game, so that's definitely the first on number 42, the first on the Hornets. And Ruth now at the line with 2 free throws coming. Free throw just a little too strong. If you're thirsty, I have water. Second free throw is good, and Wildcats now in front, 5-4. Their first lead of the game. And good job defending by Ruth. And Cassie comes up with the steal after the great defense by Kyra. Cassie hustling down the floor. She turns the corner, puts the shot up just off the mark. Footwork was a little off on that one. Cassie gets her own rebound. Gets it out to Kyra. Kyra over to Ruth. Ruth into Isla. Isla back out to Phoebe. And Phoebe tried to get that down to Cassie. It's intercepted in the paint. The Hornets have a couple of pretty tall players. And they took advantage of that height mismatch, stole the ball. Shot is up, rebounded by Kyra. And unfortunately, her outlet was a turnover, but that basket just rims out and trying to get that rebound. And that's a travel as number 33 stood up with the ball. Substitutions coming in. Julia will come back into the game. Looks like she is replacing her sister, Ruth, coming out. Ruth with great defensive efforts. And now Cassie has the ball. She comes across half court. Gets it to Isla in the paint. Out to Kyra. Kyra's shot is up. I believe that was partially blocked. Rebounded by Julia. Her shot off the mark. Rebounded by the Hornets. Cassie pokes it loose. And unfortunately stepped on the sideline. Great effort by Cassie to get the ball.
Where the ball is, okay? Don't just turn it blindly once, okay?
We are more than halfway through the second quarter. Score is 5-4. Wildcats in front. Shot is on its way. No good. Kyra in there with a dynamite rebound. Gets the outlet to Cassie. Great rebound. Cassie turns, gets it into Phoebe. Phoebe thought about putting up a shot, but I think she tried to pass it then and it was turned over. Good job by Julia. Shot is up off the mark, bounced around, rebound by the Hornets. And Cassie swooped in, and it's a jump ball. That is Wildcat possession. Kyra doing a great job on her taller defender. And a timeout called by Coach Heather. So we are under 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Score is still 5-4 with the Wildcats leading the Hornets. Penn Station is serving hot grilled subs, fresh cut fries, and fresh squeezed lemonade in store or to go. Order online at penn-station.com or in person at Southport Road and Emerson Avenue in Southport. Horizon Logistics, hit the road with us. We deliver your crops going the extra mile for plate, community, and world. Find out more at horizonlogistics.com. It's Wildcat ball coming out of the timeout. Ball in play. Cassie has it. And that ball stolen. Julia hustling down the floor to see if she can get there. And unfortunately, the Hornets able to cash in off that turnover. And that they are now back in front, 6-5. Cassie this time switches hands to protect the ball. And ball into Julia. Back out to Cassie. Cassie on the baseline. Oh, and I'm not sure where that was supposed to go, but it ended up in the hands of the Hornets. On the run down the floor. Ruth able to cut off. Stop the ball, and Cassie picks up the turnover on the errant pass. Now she is hurrying down the floor. And that ball knocked loose. And Cassie is struggling a little bit with the physicality of number 34, and that's another basket. Good. Cassie drives in, and number 34 with another steal. Ruth gets it right back. And over to Julia. And that ball stolen again. And this time Ruth able to stop the transition advance. Shot is up, no good, rebounded by Ruth. The ball with just 3 seconds to go. And she puts up a shot that is off the marks. Score is now 8-5. Couple of baskets off turnovers for the Hornets, and that puts the Wildcats in a 3-point deficit.
Sorry.
It's a little hard to tell on that scoreboard with a couple of bulbs out, but that is an 8-5 score. are ready to begin the third quarter. And the Wildcats will open the quarter on defense. They are facing that 3-point deficit, 8-5. And force a jump ball right out of the gate. And it's Wildcat ball. Cassie drives around toward the right baseline. And tries to get the ball into Phoebe. It's turned over and the Hornets have it. Is on its way, no good, rebounded by the Hornets. Follow, no good as well, another offensive rebound. And a nice job by Kyra getting her hands on that. And Wildcats able to knock that one out of bounds. There was a jump ball.
There was a jump, okay.
I'm trying to do something here. If you're just going to complain about buying concessions, you don't need to.
I'm hungry and I want to eat.
You can eat the food we have. Cassie hustling down the floor. She is on the run and ball knocked out of bounds by the Hornets. And tries to get that in, is knocked right back out of bounds by the Hornets. And knocked out of bounds by the Hornets again.
So we had it going that way, and he told us to switch it.
Ball into Ruth. Her shot is up just off the mark, rebounded by the Hornets. And that's a foul called on Cassie.
White one.
Just the first foul. Shot on its way that may have been blocked by Julia. Referee says no, it just went out of bounds. And it is now Wildcat ball. Cassie gets it into Ruth. Ruth's shot is up and good. Great basket by Ruth. Gets the Wildcats back within one. The score is 8-7. And a great job by Kyra. Rebound by the Hornets. No good on the second shot. And that one is blocked by Cassie. Out of bounds, still Hornets ball. Ball in, and it's a jump ball. And going to the Wildcats. Ball in play. Cassie has it. About 3.5 minutes to go in the quarter. And trying to knock that down into the paint. Ball snagged and intercepted by the Hornets. Shot is up, no good. Offensive rebound is good. And back to a 3-point lead. Cassie around to the left, into Isla. And looks like we're going to have a jump ball. That is Hornets ball. ball knocked loose by Ruth. Cassie almost comes up with the steal. Hornets hanging on to it, and this time Julia almost knocks it away. Hornets still just clinging to possession, and now Ruth has it. She is hustling down the floor, puts the shot up, it's blocked, and she gets her own rebound out to Julia. Julia's shot is up just a little too strong. Rebound by the Hornets, but Julia not ready to give up on it, and she's able to get there to get it taken away on the outlet. Out to Kyra, now over to Ruth. Ruth's shot is up and just short. Cassie comes up with the steal. Over to the right side, puts the shot up, draws the foul. She's headed to the free throw line. Score is 10-7 with 2:02 to go in the third. And Cassie will be shooting free throws.
Island note.
And that free throw was a lane violation and also a miss. So either way, they did not bother calling the lane violation. Second free throw is short, and Kyra with the rebound. Her shot is up, just skips off the rim. And Cassie and Julia able to tag team to briefly get the possession. But the Hornets hanging on to it. Over on the far side. And that goes right into Cassie's hands. She is on the run down the floor, puts the shot up just off the mark, rebounded by the Hornets. Then knocked out of bounds by Cassie. Phoebe comes back into the game for Kyra. And a timeout called by the Hornets. 1:24 to go in the third. Score is 10-7. Franklin Muffler Brakes and More is sponsoring the Wildcats for this game. They are your hometown car care center at 99 Morton Street in Franklin. And Eric C. Bonnet, attorney at law. If you have Social Security, disability needs, civil or criminal appeals, see Mr. Bonnet today. Go to bonnetlaw.com or call 317-750-8503. That's BOHNETLAW.com. Hornets ball coming out of the timeout. On the floor for the Wildcats, Cassie, Julia, Ruth, Isla, and Phoebe. And Ruth gets in there, trying to get the steal, and she does come up with the ball, but the Hornets pick it up in the backcourt as Ruth fell down trying to get that takeaway. And this time Ruth does come up with the steal. She gets down the floor, puts the shot up. It's too strong, rebounded by the Hornets. Shot on its way, rebounded by Phoebe. And she gets it to Cassie with about 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Cassie drives all the way in, lays it up and scores. Just a 1-point deficit now. And clock's still ticking. We're down to 20 seconds to play in the quarter. And that ball goes out of bounds off of the Wildcats. Wildcats, 8.8 seconds to play.
8 seconds. 8 seconds.
Now down to 3 seconds. And Cassie gets the steal, but she is going to run out of time before she can run to the other end. Great job defensively for that last 20 seconds. And Wildcats now down just 1, 10 to 9, heading into the final quarter. Protect the ball. It's Wildcat ball to start the fourth quarter. And Cassie gets around her defender, gets the ball over to Phoebe. Ball goes out of bounds off of the Hornets. And a timeout called by Coach Heather. Plainfield Family Chiropractic can drastically improve your quality of life. Chiropractic care is effective in relieving pain and injuries and in maintaining overall health and physical well-being. Make an appointment at plainfieldfamilychiropractic.com today. AIS. Here at AIS, we help businesses manage their IT needs. Take command of your technology by calling us for help. 317-751-4332. And Thrivent Financial are proud financial advisors of the Indy Wildcats. Start your investment journey in 3 easy steps. Find out more by emailing donnie.vick@thrivent.com or call 703-343-6586. That's DONNIE.VICK@thrivent.com. We're only 11 seconds into the fourth quarter, so we still have almost the entire thing remaining. And Wildcats have the ball. Shot is up and just a little too strong for Cassie from that long 2-point range. Oh, and that's definitely a travel. That reminds me of the old Mary Ruddle days. Definitely seen her do that 1-foot hop a few times back in her 12U days. Now she has gotten past it, and I'm sure that girl will too. And ball ripped away, but on the floor is it's a jump ball, and it is Hornets ball. Shot on its way, and it's good. Score is now 12-9 with 5 minutes to play. Ball in, Phoebe has it. She gets it over to Cassie. And Cassie tries to pass that to Julia. It's stolen, but Cassie rips it away. And that's a foul. It'll be a baseline inbounds play for the Wildcats. Kyra will take it on the baseline. Ball out to Cassie. She is tight against the corner. Ball is stolen. Her shot is up off the mark. Cassie chases down the rebound, but the Hornets grab it. And that's a foul committed by Julia, I believe. So free throws coming for number 34. 4.5 minutes to go.
Yeah, I think she heard me. Yeah, you're at the block. It's supposed to be one to chase.
First free throw off the mark. And Isla comes into the game for Phoebe.
Good job, sister.
And second free throw rims out, rebounded by Kyra. She gets it to Cassie. Cassie on the run down the floor. Over to the left side. She's got a double team. Gets under the basket, tries to put a shot up. It's blocked and rebounded by the Hornets. Shot on its way. Sorry, that screen. Camera work. Might need to get my cameraman. Get a new cameraman. That's a foul. First free throw is good. Second free throw off the mark, rebounded by Cassie. And she hustles down the floor. To Ruth. Ruth's shot is up off the rim, rebounded by the Hornets on the run. And able to stop the ball. And it's a travel. So a 4-point deficit for the Wildcats, 13-9 with 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the game.
One fall, 130.
Cassie drives over to the left side. Tries to get it into Isla. It's stolen. Good defense by Kyra, rebounded by the Hornets. Another block there. I think that may have been Kyra. Julia hustling up the floor. And gets the ball over to Cassie. Cassie to Ruth. Ball poked away, stolen by the Hornets. And that ball out of bounds. It is knocked out by either Julia or Ruth. Phoebe comes back into the game for Kyra. Ball in, shot up, no good for the Hornets. They get the weak side rebound. Another shot is up, no good. Another shot up for the Hornets, still no good, but they are getting those offensive rebounds. And this time Ruth knocks it away, but the Hornets still hanging on to it. Shot is up off the mark. Cassie gets the rebound. Lots of opportunities for the Hornets, but they could not cash in. And Cassie now with the ball, trying to find a teammate, and unfortunately she finds the Hornets. But Ruth steals the ball. Shot is up, too strong. Rebounded by the very tall number 33. And Cassie comes up with the steal. She is hustling down the floor on the left side. Shot is blocked, but the foul, and Cassie heads back to the free throw line. One more free throw to come. That one rims out, and let's see who's going to get there. It is Wildcat ball, knocked out of bounds by the Hornets. Score still 13-9 with 1:58 to go. So a timeout called with just under 2 minutes to go. Wildcats with a chance to score there and unfortunately not able to get any points out of it, but they will still have possession after this timeout.
This was Natalie.
She was not on the list, and then we had something for a co-op tonight that she was going to, so she wasn't playing yesterday.
Can I have another game after?
Did an email that came from Jacob that just said junior high game and didn't specify.
I think he wanted everyone still here.
Yeah.
Do I have
He
another?
doesn't trust anyone that says they're not very good.
Yes, and I think that's probably wise.
Right.
No, she is still sitting on the bench for the next game. I think. I'm not sure. Ball in play. Cassie puts the shot up and hits. That's a 2-pointer. And Wildcats now within 2. Score is 13-11. And that basket shot rebounded by Ruth. Cassie has it. She is hustling down the floor. She'll pull it back out and draws the foul. That's I believe, the 3rd foul in the quarter. And another timeout call. Now with 1:26 to go.
Who called that?
And trying to get the ball in play. Julia gets it to Cassie. And that is knocked out of bounds by the Hornets. Kyra coming back into the game for Phoebe. Ball into Cassie. Over to Ruth. Her shot is up, just skips off the rim. And Julia almost ripped that away. That was a great play. Ruth hustling ahead. Shot is up and good at the other end for the Hornets. Ball back in play for the Wildcats. We are just at about exactly a minute to play with that 4-point deficit. Cassie puts the shot up, too strong, and that goes out of bounds. It is still Wildcat ball. 55 seconds to go. Ball into Julia. Her shot is just off the mark and rebounded by the Hornets. .40 seconds to play, actually just under. Shot is up, rebounded by Cassie. She is sprinting down the floor, and that's a foul. And that is the 4th foul now on the Hornets. So if there are any more fouls called on the Hornets, the Wildcats will be shooting. We only have 26.5 seconds left in the game, so I don't imagine we'll see a lot of that. 3-pointer on its way, no good for Cassie, and Hornets get the rebound. And ball knocked loose, stolen by the Wildcats. Ruth tried to get that out to Cassie, but Cassie was not. Oh, and Cassie does end up with the ball. 3-pointer on its way, no good. Cassie with the rebound. And another 3-pointer on its way, and that's the end of the game. So Wildcats not able to get the win in this one. They go down 15-11. Hard-fought game. And we will have another game after this one starting in just a few minutes with the, it'll be kind of a mix of 12U and 14U. So that will be in just a few minutes. Thanks for joining us for this one.